Hey, what's up guys, I'm VENZ and welcome back to Automation the Car Company Tycoon game. Now today we are building a classic V8 supercar, kind of a competitor to the Di Tommaso Pantera. Now starting off, this car is definitely going to have aluminum panels. I know that might not be accurate, but it has to be at least relatively light to be, faster than the Pantera, or just to say, yes, we have aluminum panels. And it's also going to be a monocoque chassis with just normal galvanized steel chassis. And it's going to be mid-longitudinal. The engine's going to be there with a transaxle kind of vibe. And it's just going to be double wishbone for front and rear. Now for the engine, because this is a Pantera clone and I love my big V8s, we're definitely going for V8. I'm going to go for 60 degree just to be strange. It's going to be cast since this is a 71 car. And it's also going to be overhead cam, 3 valve per cylinder, cast heads as well. This engine's definitely going to sound pretty interesting, and for the size, because the Pantera has like a Ford-sourced V8, I'm going to go with say like a 6-liter V8. Yeah, I know. Not very classic Italian sports car, but in reality, they did just grab a 351 Windsor and throw it in there. Or Cleveland, I don't know. One of the two. And I guess we're gonna go with forged internals. If this is like the high trim model, we can be like, yes, we can have all 400 horsepower and not explode because we have forged internals. And I'm not gonna touch any of this. I do want it to rev to around 6,000, like the Pantera usually does, if I'm not mistaken. And now it's also gonna be carbureted, 4-barrel twin carb performance. Yeah, it's kind of a badass engine, and it's gonna run on super leaded gas. 71, I guess. Huh? I mean, let's just yeah, I'm gonna go with leaded. Don't let your kids smell the exhaust. We're gonna have kind of a richer burn on the fuel map here, and then tubular mid headers, so it's for that American muscle sound, even though this is not an American style V8. It's gonna sound definitely more European, but with my American flavor on it. I'm gonna go reverse flow. Actually, no, this baffled and straight through. And then let's open the exhaust just a little bit so it can breathe properly. And yeah, 299 horsepower. Oh, what is up with you? Why do you not want to rev? It's not good. What's your idle at? 700? It's already kind of like... I guess we made the engine too big. I think I built it more for torque on accident like I always do. Yeah, there's the issue. Oh, the engine's too big, man. What? There we go. Let's do it. This is a 5-liter. Like, isn't that the 351 is not a 5-liter. It's 5.5 liter. I don't know. I can't do my conversions. I'm not even gonna try. I guess we're gonna rev to 6,000. That's fine. Let's put a little bit more compression in this. Oh, we actually have to lower the compression a little bit. It looks like, yeah. And now for cam profile, we can definitely up that to, let's do 5,900 for that low. So what's eliminating power right now? I'm not actually very sure. I guess 200 horsepower is where we're gonna kind of hang out for now, I guess. I don't see anything I could really do to squeeze more power out. I mean, we checked the flow map. I mean, we're only like even slightly restricting things up in the high end power band, so I think 284 horsepower is how it's gonna go. We're gonna say it has 300, and that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, now I legitimately have to get this 300 horsepower. So I'm gonna oh, why am I single exhaust? What the heck is wrong with you? There we go. Dual exhaust. Put some quality into the exhaust system. And see if we can actually up the compression. That's actually losing us power. Huh. Let's have a little bit more, dump a little bit more gas in this and advance the timing even more. And then we can up the compression just a teensy-weensy little bit. There, 287. That didn't do anything to it. Great. 290. There you go, 300. We lose a lot of RPM kind of in the low end here, so I'm going to adjust the cam profile just a bit. And we lost all the power that we just made. Let's up the RPM then just a tiny bit to 6,400. There we go, 307 horsepower. It's a V6 Challenger. And definitely faster than a V6 Challenger. I'm going to tell you that right now. 1971, it's not going to weigh as much as a commercial van, so... Except this engine is kind of heavy, 661 pounds. We could, just to keep the weight down, be weird people and go just full aluminum engine. Which, how can I, we got more power from just changing the type of material the block is? That doesn't even make sense. Someone explain that to me. How does that work? But now we can actually up the compression more. Except it's just kind of hurting power. Doesn't matter. 288 pound-feet of torque and 312 horsepower is no slouch for a car that's going to be not that heavy. See, 500 pound engine. It's not bad. Let's listen to it. Cool. Definitely sounds more American than I thought it would. I'm trying to make this look more like a Pantera kind of vehicle. Can I get like a... Oh, sick. That's gonna be cool. Kind of like a long tail vibe. Yeah. I just made it into a C4 Corvette on accident. Oh yeah, we need buttresses. We need all the buttri we can find. Okay, I can't help it. I literally made it into a C4 Corvette. My bad. It's gonna have more of like a smooth front end actually, no buttresses. There we go. I feel like this is gonna be a pretty cool car once I'm done. Okay, let's go over to transmission. It's gonna be rear-wheel drive, obviously, because if it wasn't, then I'm doing something wrong. It's also gonna be a 5-speed manual, top speed of 178. I'll definitely gear it to up there. Open differential, I guess clutch limited slip. Pause track, man. Radial, kind of sports compound tires. Let's have like a 220 rear section. And a, like, yeah, I guess a 215 front section. That works. I like my offsets. It looks good. Might not be fully realistic. It's also going to have mags and 17-inch rims. So we're kind of swagging, not gonna lie. Like, this car was a flexy boy back in the day. What am I saying? Anyways, it's going to have vented 2-piston front brakes and vented 1-piston rear brakes. Definitely a little bit of a more sporty tune on the pad type. And no under tray, and we're going to put some quality into the aerodynamics here. And it's also going to have a wing on it because Panteras have wings, and that's sick. It's going to be a sport luxury interior. Put one quality into that just to make it better. Hydraulic rack and pinions, standard 70s safety, and we're going to make it as light as we can, and it weighs less than my Sentra. Sick. This thing's gonna be a death trap. Standard springs, I guess. Let's see if there's anything better. No, not really for sportiness and drivability. So we're gonna go with gas model 2 dampers, passive sway bars, and a sport tune just to start off here. And yeah, look at that. It's in scoring in all the proper categories. Let's see, strong oversteer, not surprised. Rear dampers are hard, deal with it. Front tires are wide. So like a 205 front section and then like 215 rear section. Would that make things better? Let's see. Sure. And now for the spacing, I definitely want lower gearing. There you go. Nice. And I really don't care about the oversteer, but I can definitely try to put some more weight into the front of the car. There's a thing for that, isn't there? Never used that before. I don't even know if it works. Let me hit more of a front weight distribution so it doesn't oversteer as much. Okay, so I will tweak this and I will design it, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, here we are in BeamNG with the 1977 Ventura Toro GTR. And let's start it up, see how it sounds. Yep, sounds like a V8. That's cool. Seems like the exhaust sprites are in the wrong spot, but that's fine. See how fast it is in the straight line. Going pretty quick. Up in the top gear here, 130, 140, 145. Kind of all over the road at 152. Wings seems to be making a little bit of lift instead of downforce. 160, 170 before we turn off right here and crash into the concrete block on the side of the road. Lock up the brakes and hit the guardrail. Real swag. Now let's see what we can do if we go to like the curves. Definitely turns in really good. I haven't seen any definitely a little bit of oversteer. But every time you make a rear engine vehicle in automation, it's always super oversteery. Brakes are little grabby, I gotta say that for sure. Aw, man. Spun out. That's so uncool. Let's go up the hill, see what we can do up there. Man, I'm a horrible driver recently. It's not fun. Oh, gotta stop locking up the brakes, man. And doing that. This thing's a death trap. I'm very interested to see what this will do on the track. That's probably going to take a couple of attempts because, whoa, this thing definitely is a widowmaker for sure. Oof. I spun out definitely a couple times. Let's get in a head-on collision for fun. Let's hope there was no passenger in the car because they are just missed now. They're nothing. Okay. I think I should take this to the track now, and I'll see you guys in a second. Back. Let's see if I can actually not crash the car. Hit my mic with my arm. That's nice. Okay, first corner. Using the liftoff oversteer to my advantage, more or less, or at least trying to. Slow down for this first chicane. No lift shifting. Braking at 1, letting off the brakes a little bit. Down 2 gears into the corner. Down a gear, helping with the deceleration, into the chicane, out of the chicane. Don't spin out. Onto the back straight. Into 4th gear. I'm gonna brake right here at 1, or a little bit before 1. I didn't mean to lock up the brakes, but at least I didn't spin it. Man, for only having 300 horsepower, this thing's a freaking death trap. And not fully on the gas. For a 132.1. That's pretty okay. It's 4th place. It went faster than the house. I guess that's an achievement, going faster than an entire house. I also tried this earlier where I kept crashing. And I went way faster than earlier. Okay. Until next time, I am VENZ. I will see. What is the car doing? Why is it doing what it's doing? Stop that. There goes the tire. Alright, bye, car. Anyways, I don't know if I already did my outro. Until next time, I'm VENZ. I'll see you guys later.